So, Adidas had a sale, flash sale, extra 30% off some of their sale items. So I grabbed a couple lifestyle options that I had my eye on where the price got really right really fast with this. Let's kick it. One at a time, the ones I'm most excited about. The Adistar cushion, black, white, and blue, some mesh runners. We have the Rivalry Low 86 in a very North Carolina colorway. We have a cream colored Adidas Crazy one, the original Kobe's. So cream, white, and a light, like lavender, like purple. I've never owned this pair. I've owned the Crazy 98 originally when they were called the Kobe 2s way back in the late 90s when I was a very young man. I've always wanted the original ones. They always looked kind of crazy, and I paid like $40. I was like, what the hell, I'll take a shot. And then a Superstar Low that is a very interesting colorway. This is white, black, and gum. The shell and the cup sole are like this gum-like color, but they're white and black Superstars. So I figured I'd take a shot on them because I love my shell toes. So actually, while we have these in hand, let's start with these. Here we go. I'll have to put them over here so I have that stack going. Wow. These are different. Gum instead of white on the shell toe and the cup sole. That's different. I'm digging them. Has the gold hits on the back, gold hits on the tongue. Gum outsole, cup sole, and rubberized shell toe. These are actually pretty damn fresh. These are going to be great all around. Joggers, you name it. Jeans, joggers. I'm wearing joggers right now, so the on foot's going to be with joggers. Ooh, they come with some extra black laces. I might have to explore that. I might throw the black laces on there. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take a look at this insole real quick. Adidas, the brand with the 3 stripes for skateboarding. So it's got some, it's kind of plush. It's thin, but plush. It's clearly a foam, but it has some spring back action to it. You know, generic Strobel with a little bit of foam filling. Nothing special. They're not known for crazy step-in comfort. On the tongue, you see it has that frayed edge. You can actually see the foam cuts, just the bare foam. Very old school, vintage look. So Adidas Superstars is like one of the heroes of the skateboarding world is indeed this shoe. So we will have had some on-foot stuff throughout the segments while I'm talking about each shoe instead of just doing one after another at the end. So I'm sure at this point you'll have already seen them on foot. I'll just have them with the white laces. Moving forward, I might change them out to the black laces, but yeah, these are pretty clean. The leather actually feels different. It's clearly a synthetic. It is not a full grain. You can see the grain right here on this back panel piece that goes across that's stitched. You can see the cut, as well as you can actually see the cut on the eyelets. The eye stays. It's not really, doesn't look like a full grain. It looks like a split grain leather, which, I mean, in this day and age, I wouldn't expect full grain, but for what they are, they do seem of decent quality, and you can never go wrong with some white and black Superstar shell toes. It's just an interesting touch that they have the gum shell toe with the gum outsole. I have all white premium leather Ultra Stars, all black premium leather Ultra Stars from years ago. That's the only 2 current shell toes that I have, are some older All Stars, and I mean, they're premium cuts of leather. Those things are nice, very vintage at this stage, but they're still super highly wearable. So it was nice to get something more modern with a little bit of a twist. Next, we are looking at the Crazy one. I've never seen these I've never had these in hand. I've always seen pictures. I've seen them in videos. I've never had one in hand or tried them on myself. Super plush, super thick, futuristic, crazy, blocky looking sneaker. Super chunky. This is going to be great with some joggers. Tight cuff to the ankle. These are super padded. Super padded with a little hit of yellow. A little bit of an LSU kind of colorway, or Lakers, depending on how you want to look at it. Look at the traction with the herringbone, the torsion system. So that's some thick rubber on this herringbone. It's still pliable, but that's thick. You can definitely play outdoors with these. Feels like a decent Phylon foam to the midsole, and I mean, this is kind of like their foam posits almost. Because while it's not loaded with foam on the shell of this, it's clearly a foam-like structure encasing this the wall of the shoe, the entire build of the shoe. This doesn't feel like a leather of any kind. You have a little hint of a shell toe here at the tips. Kind of strange, don't get me wrong. Interesting how they actually have laces that go into the semi-boot design. Such a weird shoe. They always were. I'm glad to finally get them so I can experience them. No breathability whatsoever. Very thick material on the tongue. Like, they're going to be super plush. And they have like a synthetic leather for the purple in the interior. Pretty sturdy cup sole. These are probably like crazy clunky to play in. I bet these were awful for Kobe. But let's see if we can get the insole out. There's a tight fit in there. The insole does come out. I'm just curious to see what we're working with. It's so snug just to get my hand in there. It's going to be kind of a pain to get my foot in. Wow. It's a fight to get my hand in. Nothing special. Some foam, basic foam. A little bit of spring back. It's a decently thick foam. So I'm going to get it to focus so you guys can see. But decently thick foam for the insole. So should have a decent amount of stepping comfort. I believe it's just foam in the midsole. Pretty dense strobel. So outside, your only option for step-in comfort is indeed going to be this insole that might be a nightmare to get back in. I don't know. We're about to find out. Might have to cut this if it takes too long. Like this segment of the video. If it takes a ridiculous amount of time. Man, this is hell. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not. Part of me regrets pulling this insole out, man. That was wild. What a fight. Wow, never doing that again. All right, we got it in. But yeah, we would have had some on-foot stuff. How often will I wear these? I don't know, but they intrigued me and the price was right. The Adidas Crazy one, the original Kobe's. All right, next, the Rivalry Low 86. These are clean. I've been having my eyes on these, and they have a green suede pair that I debated on getting, but I was like, let me just get the one because I want to mix it up and get some variety. Love the paper. Shows the high top. That's pretty cool that it shows the high top. This is an old school retro basketball shoe, the Rivalry. You can imagine people playing ball in these today. I'm sure they're like very uncomfortable. So they're individually wrapped with the special paper on top of that. So it's like triple paper. Is these shoes individually wrapped? Whoa, these are fresh. Look at that tongue, first and foremost. That embroidered logo on the patch. Like I was saying, very UNC colorway. We got the fuzzy carpet-like material here. They're not laced up, but that's okay. Chunky, blocky, retro 80s low-top basketball. These are fresh. These are so fresh. Super hard rubber cup sole. That tongue's pretty plush. This is a piece of synthetic leather that is wrapped in this nylon baby blue tongue. Have a microfiber type of material with some plush collar work here. Nice hit of suede on the back with the Adidas logo. Embroidered Adidas logo here on the heel portion. The leather feels decent. These are, I'm not going to say premium, but for like the, I don't know, $37 I paid for them. Man, these are fresh. Got that off-white like sail look on the rubber with a more of a hyper white. Oh, okay, and so instead of that fuzzy three stripes over here, we have a more like textured. So it's leather that they maybe kind of made a rough texturing to. It's not really like a suede or a nubuck because you can tell it's a regular piece of leather that's dyed two different tones. They got some interesting stuff they did to these. So let me pull the laces around. Kind of hate when I have to lace them, but baby blue lace tips. There's a lot of details and little touches to this. So the glue is starting to settle in the forefoot, but I can take it out. It is just a cheap, basic foam insole. It is thick foam. It's going to be nice, cushy step-in comfort at first, but this is the kind of cheap foam that will bottom out rather quickly. There's going to be nothing special here. And there's like Looks like some kind of injected foam in here. Maybe polyurethane. It might be like some, because it's pretty dense. It's probably like a polyurethane wedge that's in here. So nothing special, but I mean, this isn't something you're going to want to play. I can't imagine playing ball in these. This isn't something to wear all day, every day. This is, you know, outfit specific. Like, hell, I mean, I could rock this with the fit I'm wearing now. This is one of the benefits to it being completely unlaced. So I can place that insole where it needs to go because of the glue. So I can actually get the insole in properly. So yeah, I've had them on feet, but man, this was the pair I was most, besides the Adistar cushion, the two that I'm most excited about. Like if I was just gonna buy two pair, it would have been this and the next one. Let's get into those Adistar cushions. Man, ain't nothing like getting some fresh stuff from Adidas. The heritage to this brand, man. I love Adidas. I always have. Adistar cushion. They have multiple colors of this shoe. I can actually leave this over here. I just really wanted this colorway. Mesh runners are all the rave now. Look at that bulky retro look. Ooh, that midsole is cush and plush. Got some stability, so it's adiprene. Got some stability over here, I guess, to adjust your gait, because it's a whole lot of cushy foam on this side. So you actually have some structure and stability on this side. Additional, look at that torsional support going through. A lot of rubber. You have a lot of squish to this adiprene. Yo, these are nice. Orlando Magic kind of colorway. Very plush collar. Thick mesh, heavily padded. Is that 3M? That looks like 3M around the three stripes here. So we have more full 4-foot adiprene. Straight up piece of adiprene right there. As well as it's a cush foam here. Black mesh. That's a good toe down view. Very dad vibe mesh runner, you know. I like them. I like them. Says Adistar on the tongue. Right there. Let's get these laces out the way. See if we can remove this insole. It's not glued in completely. It's the cheapest of the cheap when it comes to the foam. I'm not going to pull it all the way out because the glue is setting in pretty well. I'll just show you guys here on camera. You can see that. It says Adistar on there, but it's a very cheap foam. The glue's wanting to set in. I'm not going to give it too much of a hassle here, but these are nice. Got more 3M hits going around the toe. That's all 3M where the gray is. Man, these are nice because they had the red, sub out the blue for red. They had in silver colorway. They had all black. Others that weren't in this price point, I got these for next to nothing. Like for the total for all four pairs was like, let me let you guys know. I don't want to misquote what it actually was. Let me pull up on my confirmed app where all my orders are. Just to let you guys know, the total for this order with shipping and everything was $250. With tax and all was $215.72. I paid $52.50 for these, $63 for the Superstars, $47 for the Crazy ones, and $38.50 for those Rivalry Lows. And dare I say, the freshest pair was the cheapest pair. But the ones I'm probably going to wear the most realistically, gonna be these. This was the prize at the bottom of the box of cereal that we just went through. So like I said, I'll have had on-foot footage throughout on all of them. The Adidas logo embroidered in black on the mesh. I really like these, and I'm just gonna be straight with you. If I end up really enjoying wearing these, I might get another color. I'm like that. When I really like something, it's something I wear on a regular basis, like my Vomero 5s. I got 4 colors of those now. If it's something I wear on a regular basis that I like to, mainly stuff that I wear to the gym. If you're a gym shoe for me on a regular basis, I'm going to get multiple colors of you if I really like you. So this one's got potential for it. I have a feeling I'm going to really like them. I was super excited for these. They might make a couple list topics here in the future, but yeah, successful haul, I would say. Definitely like, comment, subscribe before you leave, guys. Be on the lookout for more future content here on TLTG Kicks, and I'll catch you on the next one.